Welcome to another PC Sportscards PSA Submission Reveal. This is Josh with PC Sportscards. If you haven't checked us out before, we do videos on cards that are coming back from PSA. We talk about the financial impact of those cards and how you can make money with grading cards. The cool thing about this order is that the last 6 cards will be the first 6 cards back from the $1,000 challenge. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. We're spending $1,000 seeing how much money we could turn it into in 12 months just by buying, grading, and selling baseball cards using all of our services. If you're into that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you can get alerts every single time we post a video, which is basically daily at this point. We do the videos like this because this is how we started our business and grew to be one of the biggest eBay sellers and the biggest PSA submitter out there. And we want to share that information with you. We started off by buying and grading cards. This order was about 130-ish cards, I believe. 97% are PSA 9 or better. See it again. 97%. That is a crazy number. Starting off, we got an Ohtani Ohtani 83 rookie. We got an Ohtani update PSA 9, an Ohtani update PSA 10. One thing that we talk a lot about is grading in quantity and grading this multiples of the same card because you don't know if you're going to get it right or not. So this judge is a perfect example of that. It's our first topic today. This is why we grade in quantity, guys. Bowman Judge, a lot of math on the left. I'll go through it all. $11 for the raw card. That's $8.50 plus some shipping. I don't know if it's $1 shipping or $4 shipping, but $11, $12 is reasonable. $19 for the grading. That's how much we charge. $30 overall cost per card. This customer graded 5 of them. $23 if you set, $29 if you sell it. What I did here, see it says 23 instead of 29. What I did is I took out the consignment fees as if you sold it through us. You don't get that whole amount when you sell through eBay. You get 85-ish percent, 87%, whatever it is. I did it as if you sold it through us. So you'd lose $7 on every single 9 that you got. PSA 10 sells for $89. You'd net $75. What this is telling me is that I need a 16% gem rate. I need 1 out of every 6 to be a gem so I can make money. How does the math work? If I grade 6 of them, I get actually 1 out of 7. Actually, say I grade 7 of these cards, and 6 of them get a 9. I lose $7 6 times. It's $42. 1 of them gets a 10. I make $45. I'm plus $3. That means I need 1 out of every 7 to actually grade to make money on that card. As you can tell, 3,600 out of 7,000 are PSA 10s, 50-50. So I would say it's a great card to grade as long as you know what you're looking for and you could spot the obvious flaws. This person's going to make about $70 with their 5 cards if they sell all of them. Let me know if you understand that math, don't understand that math. Happy to go through it again. I go through that math a lot because I think it's really important to understand when you're grading cards to make money. So we have a couple things that we call rule number 1 because they have to do with different things. Rule number 1 when it comes to deciding what cards to grade, it's not do you think it's going to look cool in a slab? Do you think it's going to be worth more in a slab or anything like that? Rule number 1 is, will somebody else pay a premium for this card in a higher grade? Right? In the example of the judges, people are paying a premium for a 9. Not enough of a premium, but they're paying a premium for a 9. So there is definitely money to be made with a card like that. As you can tell, this order was submitted on March 2nd. It was marked as received. It was there on like the 6th, but it was marked as checked in on the 15th and it's complete on the 11th. So we're looking at just over a 1-month turnaround on these cards. Got a Gunnar Henderson PSA 9. We actually got a bunch of this card coming in, this Adley and Gunnar dual franchise futures PSA 10. This is a good card to grade. It's selling pretty well. Probably a relatively easy grade because it's Topps Chrome. Antonio Brown rookie PSA 10. That's a cool card. Another rookie Antonio Brown PSA 10. You're going to see a lot of 9s and 10s. Not that many 8s in this order. I don't think there's anything worse than an 8. Vernon Davis red refractor PSA 9 number 2 199 139 139. A little tough to see. So Gronk, I hate him. But we got an optic Gronk red PSA 10 number 299. Very cool looking card. Jalen Waddle press proof premium. These are not numbered. They're not gold, even though some people want to mark them as gold. PSA 10. That's a nice looking card too. Lots of good stuff in this order. Richard Sherman, orange, PSA 10. Shady McCoy. Rainbow Foil Gold, PSA 10, 2015 Bowman, number 75. I don't know if there's a lot of profit in the Shady McCoys. As 10s, there definitely is. Camera, that's cool. Fake color match. Number 99. It's a good order of a mix of cards, mix of older football, newer baseball and basketball. I have newer football in my submission. What I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to show them in this video, but then I'm also going to make a video showing it compared to when I did the review of the cards. So you can see what I saw in the card. I did really well on the submission, as I should. Witten PSA 9, another Shady PSA 9. 2003 Flair Brady. Piece of history, even though there's no piece of history. I love these 2002 and 2003 Brady's. All are worth grading. PSA 9 Fleer. Genuine Insider. PSA 10. Ooh, Tom Brady. UD Honor Roll. 2009 Brady Throwing Chrome. These are tough cards. The centering's real bad on these. And you can see a little edge corner issue over there. The light's not hitting that card too well. Fix the light a little bit. Topps Chrome Brady, PSA 10. Legends of the Fall Breeze. I love all these refractors, Hall of Fame refractors, number 149 color. I think this is definitely a great card to grade. I think this is definitely a profitable card. People will pay for Drew Brees. People will pay for Larry Fitzgerald. Topps Black, Fletcher Cox is the number to 50, 57 of 57. Cam Thomas fell off the deep end, but still a cool looking card. Target box set. This reminds me of the Fanatics box set a couple years ago. Revolution Groove LeBron. We had a customer send in like 200 base LeBron Revolutions. They got like 193 PSA 10s. Pokemon. Low end Mahomes rookie PSA 10s. A lot of profit there. Justin Fields, PSA 9. Prism seems to always be tough. I think as we see submissions with more educated submitters, we're going to get more PSA. We're going to get a higher gem rate. This is a great one. I think it was like, what's the number? 58% gem, 39% 9, 97% 9 or better. Next topic. SGA's having an absolutely amazing season, but are his rookies that aren't the better brands? We're not talking Optic Prism or RPAs or even Select. The next level down, the Revolutions, the Mosaics, are those cards worth grading? The short answer is no. We have the math up here again. $12 card. I didn't even add shipping in this time. If I added shipping in, it would make it even worse. But say you got this card for $12. Say you were buying raw cards from us and you added it on. It only cost you a quarter extra for shipping. So you can do it for $31. Every dollar you spend on shipping, if it's a $15 card, makes the math even worse. $13, you lose $13 every time you submit this card. You make $5 every time you get a 10. You have to get 75%. So 3 of them need to be 10s for every 1 9 that you get. And you're looking at about a 65-66% gem rate. So unless you have an exquisite eye and you know which ones are 10s every single time and you're super picky, it's just not a good card to grade. Right? This should be a $3 to $5 card raw. And if it is a $3 to $5 card raw, then you're looking at potentially grading it because the numbers will swing. If you could find this card for $5 at a show that's clean, it's worth it. If you can't, it's not worth it. You have to understand that. It's not only the math, there's intricacy behind it. And we try to explain that here. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Again, guys, if you have any questions, you agree, disagree with anything we're saying, Luminance Teal Burrow, please let us know. We want to talk about this stuff. We want to help you learn how to make money submitting cards for grading. The reason we want to do it is because it's still possible, right? It's not quote unquote rocket science. It's not simple, right? If it was simple, then everybody everywhere could do it. Somebody getting these 9s can't do it, right? You got to see that corner's a little soft, right? You got to see those things with a 9 here, right? There's a line going through over here. I think that might be from the front, but like you have to be able to look over the cards and go 70, 75%. 60% probably wins in the long run. It's just like gambling. But my goal when I submit cards is 70%. If I do better than 70%, great. If I do worse than 70%, I'm doing something wrong and I got to be a little more selective. Right? If you're going into 70, 75%, you're probably not leaving any 10s on the table and you're getting enough 9s where, if you go 100%, you're probably leaving other 10s on the table. That's what I'm going to say. Burrow, touchdown green, that's a great card. This is a great card to get and sell and run. Color, it's a insert. There's not going to be a lot of them graded. I love cards like that. Cameron Thomas Ice PSA 10 tough card. Hopefully he finds somewhere to clash on and make some more noise again. All right, moving on. We got another Mahomes variation PSA 10 with the face mask on. Cool card. I think we got one of those back in our last mission. Brady tops, they're still out there. It's crazy to find these, right? And just so you know, when we get to the $1,000 challenge part, every single one of those cards I bought on eBay. I bought raw on eBay. There are Chet Holmgren, very tough PSA 10, got one here. There are still PSA 10s out there on eBay if you know what you're doing. I think in that first one, I'll check the video again, but I think I pulled I sent in 6 of 9 cards. I think that was the number. Clayton Kershaw Refractor PSA 9. Kershaw X-Fractor PSA 10. You always think he's the right name to grade. I never see the value here. Maybe with the X-Fractor, I don't even know if that's a $30 card at the PSA 10. That's the problem. Score Brady PSA 9. Optic Brady PSA 9. PSA 10, I'm sorry. Some Pokemon, never going to get hurt. Jamar Chase Blue Scope PSA 10. Remember? No. Cool card, though. I love the Scope cards. Mahomes Super Bowl MVP PSA 10. Camo Pink. I think I got one of these that I didn't send in. Mine was $291, not $293, I think. That I didn't send in. Kadarius Toney. See, I wouldn't grade them. Unless you're collecting them. And I guess with the Mahomes, probably got a Chiefs fan there that might be collecting them. I don't know. I wouldn't grade them. Jeter Downs rookie PSA 9. Trout Silverback PSA 10. Love me some Trout. But are they worth grading? Again, these numbers look very similar to the numbers from SGA. Very, very similar. And you have a 60% chance of getting a PSA 10. I actually think it's hard to get them. This card, I probably wouldn't have sent in. Zach definitely would have with the centering left to right. It's good enough for PSA. It's not good enough for me when it comes to sending the card in because then it has to have 0 other flaws. I think silver packs are relatively tough grades. I wouldn't send them in at this point. I don't know. I don't see the value there. I need more. I need more out of it. Tough grade. Really, really tough. And Trout's like one of the best. And that's the numbers you're getting. If that card was $3 raw and that card was $50 PS 10, 45 is fine. It's just a tough grade to get. Look at that. 182 out of 325. That's not great. There's a lot of conversation about PSA being harder or PSA being easier or them grading differently. I don't believe any of it. Oh, we did have a 7 here. Okay, let's see if we can figure out why this is a 7. I'm going to guarantee there's something on the back. If I can spot it. I'm just trying to find what's wrong with this card. Always tougher when it's in the slab. Okay. Couple scratches. This corner looks to be peeling and bending up a little bit. I think there's something over here. I think there's something funky on this bottom corner. And this looks like there's some paper loss right there. Can't be 100% sure in this lab, though. Guys, I don't think standards have changed. I think, and we're going to see this more and more, people got used to sending in cards to get 9s. That's what happened. People that send cards to evaluators, the evaluators told them that if it's a 9, it's good to send in. So people got used to it. That's why I use not the mint number, not the gem mint number. Because there's a lot of cards that are PSA 9s or better. Being able to determine what's a 10, that's the hard part. Off center, left to right. Well centered 10, right? That's the hard part, figuring out what's a 10. But you could do it. You can definitely do it. Got a Pokemon Shining Face PSA 10. Radiant Jirachi PSA 9. Another one. We got a Quan. What's the last one? We got Stephen Kwan. Green. Sapphire Armored 75 PS 10. We just sold the PSA 10 Top Scrum update. Okay, Victor Scott PSA 10. Red Wave number 5. This is a sick card, J-Rod. I hope this guy can sign this card. That's sick. I think that's the one that got upcharged. Gavin Williams, Orange PSA 9. Another number to 5, Tanner Allen, Red Lava Refractor PSA 10. Henry Davis, Black Ray Wave. I don't know what's the difference between Ray Wave and Lava. Probably just the release, which is why I hate all these random colors. I love this order. I think there's a lot of great cards in here. A lot of good selection. 97% 9 or better. I love that Star Stock used to like brag that their A level was 92% or better. Like 92% 9 or better. Like these are random people sending these cards in, getting 9s or better. Right? Like it's not to get a 9 or better is not like amazing. You should be able to recognize when something's going to get a 7 or an 8 relatively easily. Jason Robertson, Red Prism. Jack Hughes Sunset. That's a cool looking card. I'm a big photographer photo kind of guy, so I love sunsets. So I think that's a cool looking card. Young Guns. Another Mikko Rantanen, PSA 10. I think there's a lot of those out there. I think that's one of the biggest pop reports. Got a little hockey run here. PSA 10 on a patch auto. That's tough. Connor Bedard in the house again. Upper Deck checklist. First draft PSA 8. A card like that, I would assume some kind of corner issue. OV 2006 Ultimate PSA 9. That's sick. Again, PSA 9. Got a really cool McDavid here. This is one of the things I love about this. Is a McDavid 2005-06 Retro Rookie Fabric PSA 10. So this is really cool because you received a trading card certified to being used in the rookie photo shoot. So it may not be game used, but we know exactly where it's from. That is awesome. Rookie Fabric, rookie photo shoot. It's great. Hockey is the best when it comes to patches. Cortland Sutton, obvious centering issues. Roger Topps Gallery, PSA 10. I don't know. Orange pattern, it's probably numbered. 7 of 10, maybe. I mean, it's going to make money. I just don't know that I'd grade it. Herbie Optic Aqua. Love the color match here. Numbered to 299. PSA 10. Klay Thompson, SP Authentic. All right. And we have our last topic. With inserts, you got to go at least hollow or better. You can't do base. This is a lime green. That's a My House lime green. And then we have a base splash, right? Curry base splash. Yes, you'll make money here. It's $5 raw with shipping probably. $43. Even though this card level is only $26. The last sale's $43 a couple days ago, like a month ago. You'll make money. But look at the difference. You're paying $10 more on a hollow. A PSA 9, you're basically breaking even. Maybe you lose a couple bucks. And a PSA 10, you're getting $125 for. And a little bit easier to get it on the base. Probably people are pickier. That's why. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. People are probably pickier with base because they know the margins are thinner. People are probably a little bit more lenient with hollows because they know they can make more money if they get a 10. But you have to go 50, like you have to go 1 out of like 10 to make money on the hollows. You're going to lose very little money every single time if you lose $5 here, $5 here, $5 here, whatever. You're going to make 100 or maybe less than maybe $80 with a 10. I'm roughing it right now off the cuff because I didn't do the math. But I'll say $80 and lose 5. Like that's 1 out of 16 need to get a piece of 10. It's 50-50. That's why people are throwing them in. That's why we see lower pop reports or worse pop reports, because when people see that they can make money, they're a little bit more lenient, saying, hey, maybe I'll get the grader that's a little bit easier. Maybe this card is good enough, right? So when you start getting that, you're going to start getting pop reports that look a little bit like they're getting harder, but they're not. It's just what people are choosing to send in. One of our employees sent all these guys in. Cole Young, Dalton Rushing. I have no idea who these guys are. Justin Boyd Refractor 8. Didn't choose so wisely on this one. And then we got the cards from the $1,000 challenge. We got a camo pink National Pride Mahomes. These are all up for auction already, by the way. I wrote them last night. We got our Womp 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 Ohtani 9. I still don't know why, but it's fine. I'll still get like $20 for it probably. We got a Brady National Pride. People love these National Pride ones. All of these are like under Pop 15 and none have been sold. So I think they're going to do well. We got a Brady Super Bowl MVP. Green. Again, low pop. A little higher pop on these. I know we talk about these a lot. I'm interested to see where these go. I do have the whole Genesis set at PSA right now. These were so cheap. They were like $1 each raw. Follow along. I'm going to actually make a video specifically with these 6 cards, and I'm going to cut it with my review so you guys could see exactly what I saw when I was looking the cards over and how they graded. Obviously, 5 out of 6, 83%. My next order already popped also. Teaser, I did well again, and I did well with some cards that are going to make me a lot of money and get me closer to $1,500 to $1,600 to spend. My money is going up. My goal is to get to at least $5 to $7 grand in a year. It's as fast as I can turn them. I think I'm going to do it. Follow, subscribe. Any questions, feel free to ask them. Happy to post them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Look forward to doing more. Have a good one, guys.